squeak has got to go. All right, so I have two suspicions for what the squeak could be. It is either going to be the wheel bearings or something to do with the brakes, because the car is really hard to push. It feels really, really heavy, and it doesn't roll that well. And if we listen, you hear that? It's making some crazy noises even at low speed, so we'll just jack this thing up, start taking stuff apart, and see what we can figure out. See that? It's just a broken freaking seal. That's it. There it is. Cause of all my sorrows. Little piece of rubber that was stuck inside the seal. Well, it broke off of the seal. Probably when I installed it, I'm guessing the axle just like nipped it off, and it's just been stuffed in there, just rubbing, making crazy noise. Check it out, got it back on. Silent. Put everything back together. Put this all back together, and we'll go for a test drive. I'm happy I didn't have to change the hubs. Dang it. I think it's time for a little update. As you can see, it's dark outside. Squeak, still there. And I'm even angrier now than I was before. So here's what I've done. This caliper was seized up. I got it unseized, and now it looks like it's leaking. Oh crap, I accidentally loosened this or broke it or something. Tighten that up and re-bleed the brakes. It is now spinning. The wheel now easy to turn. I have a welded diff, so if I spin one easily, the other one spins easily too. Okay, next thing. I sprayed silicone lubricant, Teflon basically, on the drive shaft U-joints. That didn't change anything. I am going to drain the diff because I haven't done this since I put it in, and it has a small leak on the front, so let's see what happens. Oh wow, that's a lot of metal. Holy crap, that's a lot of metal. Okay, well, it had oil in it, and it looks horrible in there, so good thing I'm draining it. It's not good. Change the diff oil. Everything's fine on that end. However, I pumped the brakes, and yeah, that caliper is not letting go. Today's Thursday, drift event Saturday, so it's looking like tomorrow I'm gonna wake up and take the caliper apart. See on this camera, but the seal is still soft and there's no rust accumulating on it like I had with the other calipers that I rebuilt, and this outer edge just holds the boot thingy, so I'm not really worried about that. That just stays in there, and then the little clip holds it in. So I'm just gonna grease this part just lightly and put the piston back in, and it should be good. I got it all put back together. The piston is still really hard to move, so I don't know. Guess we'll see. I hate floating calipers so much. Well, I think it's time to admit defeat. I cannot figure out what is causing the chirp. I did, however, fix the caliper. You can see the car is now easy to move. Everything rolls nicely. It doesn't smell like a train anymore when I'm driving. So that's fixed. I did a quick little alignment with my pieces of angle iron and 2 tape measures. So have a 1/16 of an inch toe in the rear and then completely 0 in the front. Hopefully my steering wheel will be straighter now. I did straighten it and then I pushed one wheel out. The rear was easy because just eccentric bolts slipped. So that was easy to fix. Didn't even have to loosen any tie rods or anything. So yeah, FDF Race Shop, make some freaking lockouts. God damn, why can't they? So yeah, car's aligned, drives fine now. Chirp is still there. If you guys have any ideas, let me know, because I'm completely lost. I have no idea. Let me walk through everything I did. I changed the diff oil fluid, lubricated the drive shaft U-joints, fixed the seal on the wheel bearing, because that was a piece of rubber rubbing on the axle, fixed the seized caliper, and I tightened upper control arm bolt. I didn't show that. Well, the nut, the jam nut, tightened the jam nut, because I was clicking and now that clicking is gone. That's it. I did, that's all I can think of. I checked every single bolt. Every bolt is tight. I'm completely out of ideas. I think the diff might just be destroyed because you saw how much metal shavings were in there in the oil. The oil was wrecked. That diff is not happy. So that diff's gonna need a big rebuild. I'll do that in the winter. I'll learn how to do rebuild diffs. I'll get some gauges and shit. To make this video a little more interesting, I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek on a new part I'm working on. So these are, can you tell? Interior panels. Gonna be making the first ever 3D printed and then carbon fiber interior panels. So let me throw these in real quick. I'm not gonna film it because it's impossible to film in the back seat, but I'm gonna throw those in and I'll show you how they look. Check out how sick that looks. And the other side. So I obviously don't have it all the way tightened down right now because seatbelts will get stuck, but as you can see, when I make this out of carbon, I have a little cut line and a little recess here where the seatbelt's going to line up, so the seatbelt's just going to be outside anyways. And I did a little fake armrest, and then if you know the LC500 interior, the doors have these ridges on them, so I'm going to do the same thing here, which will then lead into the front door design. My only concern is my roll cage. The roll cage lines up like right there, and it might hit this. So I might have to redesign and reprint this, but we'll see. I obviously won't make it out of carbon until I know for sure. Someday I'll pull the seats out and put the cage in, or just do the same thing I did last time where I test fitted it and see where it lines up, see, make sure that it actually fits in there well.
I'm gonna try and find out where a noise is coming from on Mr. Ding Dong's SC400, I think this is. I never know the difference. Can't tell now. But it's a V8. I think that means it's 400. He's got this weird squeak that every time he lets off the throttle, it makes a loud squeak. All right, she's ready. Yeah. Didn't do it. I didn't hear it once.
I did just tighten the jam nuts.
Oh, maybe that was it.
That's maybe what it was.
Try it without my weight in there. I wonder if that played a role in that. I just heard it right there. That's funny. It's like, chirp.
Did it again.
Yeah, I heard it come back.
What the heck?
So maybe it's something to do with...
Could it just be like the body?
Yeah, what if the body's
cut
creeping?
out?
Yeah, pop it again. Let's see if anything flexes. How do you pop the trunk with the key? Oh, it goes in the tail light?
Yeah.
What?
Bro, it's luxury. Flex.
I don't know, dude. That was really strange.
It's so loud. That's basically going to be it for this video, Ding Dongs. Next video is going to be either the molds, which I have refinished and fixed all the issues on, and maybe we'll do a full infusion with nice materials and all that. That's gonna be it for this one, Ding Dongs. If you want to see these videos early, go become a member of the channel. It's only $3 a month. And the higher tiers have other perks as well, like discounts on my products and free files that I create, either 3D scans or 3D models. If you're into that stuff, that's a good tier to join. This is probably going to be a very low view video, so for those of you watching to the end, thank you so much. You guys are the best. So that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out, stay sweet, and I'll see you guys next week.
America, America. Do you have your passport? Did you get your job?